God bless. I want to give honor to God who is the head over my life. I am reading from Jeremiah chapter 7, verses 1 through 8. Hope each and every person is having a blessed day. I wasn't going to come on here today, but the Lord laid in my spirit to give this message, so here I am. My subject is false religion, worthless. This is the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord. Stand at the gate of the Lord's house, there proclaim the message. Hear the word of the Lord, all you people of Judah who come through these gates to worship the Lord. This is what the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, say. Reform your ways and your actions, and I will let you live in this place. Do not trust in deceptive words and say, this is the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord. If you really change your ways and your actions and deal with each other justly, if you do not oppress the foreigners, the fatherless, or the widow, and do not shed innocent blood in this place, and if you do not follow other gods to your own harm, then I will let you live in this place in the land I gave your ancestors forever and ever. But look, you are trusting in deceptive words and are worthless. So Jeremiah was one of God's prophet, okay? He only got his he only got his words from the Lord, okay? He was only led by the Lord's Spirit, okay, to bring the people back to righteousness, all right? But people were clinging to Jerusalem, were clinging to idols. They were clinging to what they wanted to do. They still wanted to live impure. They still wanted to not follow God's commands. But what they didn't know, the more that they were stubborn, okay, like the last generation was, the more that death was upon them. See, the Lord was trying to bring his people back to righteousness. How do we bring people back to righteousness? We have them to live differently. We have them to follow Jesus, not to follow other gods. And when I say other gods, I'm talking about idols, okay? Idols are not gods, but for some reason, people are using idols as God, okay? Idols cannot fulfill your everyday needs. They cannot give you fulfillment, okay, as far as you being complete in your own life. The only person that can make you complete in your own life is you yourself. And if you are latching on to idols in order for you to be complete, then you will still not be complete. The only person that can make you complete is following behind the Lord Jesus Christ, calling on his name with prayer, being in fellowship, going to church, or even building a relationship yourself with the Lord. This is what makes you complete, okay? We can latch on and linger to these idols all we want, but the end of the day, we still are incomplete because you're watching idols, okay? You're not building a relationship with the Lord, and the Lord is very angry. And this is why I have to keep on coming to intercept, because the Lord is leading me to give his people these warnings. You still, you're walking wickedly, you're acting wickedly, you're not following behind Jesus. And, this is the warning that the Lord has given me to give to his people. Okay, hear the words of the Lord, all you people of Judah who come through the gates to worship the Lord. This is what the Lord Almighty, the God of Israel, says. Reform your ways and your action. He's giving you a warning to reform your ways and your actions, and I will let you live in this place. Do not trust in deceptive words and say, this is the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord. If you really change your ways and your action, you deal with each other justly. If you do not oppress the foreigners, the fatherless, or the widow, and do not shed innocent blood in this place, if you do not follow all these gods to your own harm, then I will let you live in this place, in the land I gave you ancestors forever and ever. But look, you are trusting in deceptive words that are worthless. So yet again, God has given his people a warning to stop with this. Whatever they're doing, however you following the devil, okay? You have to be led by your own spirit. I'm talking about leaders too. Leaders, the Lord has, given you another chance to make things right with him, even though that y'all have sold your souls to the devil. He's trying to redeem you back into the house of God where you can bring the glory back into the Lord. But if you refuse to do it, he will hand you over to who you are following, okay? I'm only here to give the warning. I'm going to give you the warnings, that the Lord has told me to give you. Please follow through with the warning, because if you do not follow through with this warning that I am giving you, that the Lord told me to give to you, then it is out of my hands. I am only here to bring messages, to warn the people of God, lead them in the right path. But if you do not listen, then your soul is with your maker. My subject is false religion, worthless. God bless.